Hello, everyone. Welcome to all of you for the Global Women Empowerment Sessions 2020. As part of this program, today we have with us Satarupa Sengupta from India, and she'll be talking about understanding Ma Kali. So, friends, I'm Sri Lakshmi from UK. Under the guidance of Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, we are doing this Triple One Days of Global Goddess Meditation Circle with Triple One Feminine Masters across the globe. Friends, please do utilize this sacred space to send and radiate the love and compassionate energies to all the beings on this planet Earth. So, before starting our session, let's meditate for 2 minutes. So, I request everyone to please close your eyes. Let's do group meditation for 2 minutes. Start observing your normal and natural breath. Let's invite all the divine goddesses' energies, angels, archangels, all the higher beings of love and light, and all the divine feminine masters in this universe. Let's all connect with these divine beings and do meditation, my dear friends. Feel their presence, experience their energies. Let each and every cell, every part, every energy center be filled with the love and compassionate energies flowing from all these divine beings. Now, let's send and radiate this love and compassionate energies to all the beings on this planet Earth. May all the living beings on this planet Earth live happy, healthy, and peaceful. Let each and every person on this planet Earth become a meditator and a vegetarian for the highest and the greatest good of all. Now, gently place your hands on your eyes, my dear friends, and you can slowly open your eyes now. And I'm so happy to introduce to all of you today's speaker. Today's speaker is Satarupa Sengupta. She's from Kolkata, India. She has studied under great masters. She has specialized in various spiritual modalities like dream interpretations, radical healing, galactic Shaktipat, and she has developed her own intuitive healing modality. In 2016, after Kundalini Awakening, she started channeling many masters like Mahavatar Babaji, Master Kuthumi, Lord Qwan Yin, etc. She intuitively channels while sending healing work a long way to heal the person from deep within. She is a counselor and has helped many souls handle their journey on earth with ease and grace. And we are so happy, ma'am. We welcome you.
I thank you, Sri Lakshmi, and especially Brahmashi Patriji, for giving us this opportunity to talk about the masters, about meditation. And as Sri Lakshmi has already invoked all the masters, I would start by invoking Mother Kali to be present with us as I speak about her. And let every word I speak be blessed with her grace and her energies. Many of you here have been doing meditation and have been experiencing the energies that we receive through meditation and from the divine masters. But many of us have not been really able to relate to idol worship or ritualism, as we call it. And me too, I will share my journey with you so that you can understand why I'm talking about Ma Kali today. I was born in a family where my grandfather had taken part in the Brahma Samaj, and he was totally against idol worship and all kinds of rituals and practices. And as I grew up, I was not naturally going to any temples or any ritual worship was part of my life. And as I started my spiritual journey, I met Dr. Newton, Patriji, Kaya, Ray Chandran, and all taught me various modalities of energy work. And there was no place for idol worship or any kind of puja in the form that we do in India. So I was a little aloof from all these things, and I was quite happy with that. One day in 2017, as I was sending healing to a person who is a very pious soul, suddenly I had a vision of Mother Kali. And that vision was a strange vision because, as I have seen all her pictures, she is dark and she is ferocious and she is fierce. And the Mother Kali who came to me was so gentle, so kind, so loving, and blue in color. And I thought that maybe I am hallucinating. Maybe it is something that I am not seeing actually. It's my figment of my imagination. But then she entered my body and I felt her presence inside me. And then she taught me how to send healing. And that healing worked miraculously. And I was really stunned with that encounter. And I thought it was just one of a kind and something which will just pass away from my imagination. But from after that, from that time, whenever I was sick, whenever I was in need of anything, my friends were clairvoyants. They always said that Ma Kali is standing next to you. And I could almost feel her presence always with me. And it was a little strange for me because I've never been as such associated with her. And in times when I've been sick, she has almost literally forced me to have certain foods and certain things which will help me get well. And then I really understood that she is a real mother, a mother figure, and I'm somehow very close to her. And after that, when I saw many past lives with her where I have been a sadhak, I started understanding her. But what I've come to talk to about today is about the fierceness that you see Mother Kali with. And that Ma Kali that we look on as a fierce being, as a person who wants sacrifices, as a deity who is always looking for blood, and she's bloodthirsty, and she's angry, and she's ferocious. And that part of the energy that we look on her, Mother Kali, is something that pains Mother Kali very much. She is always telling me that talk to people, tell them I'm not that they experience. And as I understood her better, I understood that when she was created from Mother Durga who is supposed to protect us all. And as she was created from Mother Durga, she was created because there was a demon called Raktabija who had the boon from Lord Brahma that whatever drop of his blood fell, it would immediately create a clone and it would be very difficult for anyone to kill him. And when Mother Durga was finding it very difficult to kill Raktabija, she invoked and created Mother Kali. That was her first uh, presence as we know it. And she killed Raktabija by killing his head and not allowing any drop of his blood to fall on the earth. And from that time, she wore a very ferocious look and she was very angry with red eyes, and that somehow made people think she is bloodthirsty. And from the 14th century to the 19th century, there were a group of people called Thugis who were actually dacoits and who thought that Mother Kali was their deity. And what they did was they used to rob people and they used to kill those people as sacrifices to Mother Kali, thinking that she would grant them more boons and she would grant them more power because they are sacrificing blood for her. They are giving her human sacrifices. And this is something that only the Britishers, when they came to India in the 19th century, they wiped out this cult called the Thugis and they literally put a stop to this. But the centuries of this killing in the name of Mother Kali has really tainted her image and made people feel that they are not exactly looking at a mother, but into a deity who is very ferocious. This is the image that has been created about her. And many tantrics who have worshipped her and got powers by worshipping her, they have used these qualities, these powers, these siddhis in many forms of black magic, and that too has tainted the image of Ma Kali. But tell me, my friends, can a mother ever be ferocious? Can a mother ever be bloodthirsty and want the blood of her children? In my healings and many healings that I've done, I've seen many people who are suffering a lot of karmic issues in this current life. They are suffering a lot of things, and many of them have been traced in their past lives to lifetimes where they misused people and they were either priests or they were some form of worshipper of the mother, and they tricked people or they forced people to be slaughtered in front of her as a sacrifice for their own powers. They thought they will be gaining powers. And this made mothers so sad that in the current lifetime, they are suffering the karmas of those lifetimes when they sacrifice in her name. So you can understand that our Mother Kali is never and was never like that. She is fierce. Yes, she is fierce. She is having red, bloodthirsty eyes. Why? Because she was protecting her children. And as many of us are mothers, we understand how fierce and how angry we get when anyone is doing any wrong to our children. It may be their father also. If they say anything wrong to the children, we become ferocious. We become so angry. So if we human mortals can become so angry when we are protecting our children, just imagine how angry the Divine Mother can be. And that is why she has this divine, ferocious, angry look. And that anger, that ferociousness is because she is fiercely protecting us. She is fiercely protecting us from all the negativities, all the demonic powers, and everything that comes to harm our children. And that is her supreme role, a role as a protector. And that is why she is Ma Kali with all those instruments that she has. The sword that she holds in her hand, it looks very frightening to us. And she holds a head of a man in her arms, just near the sword. We think that it signifies her demonic nature. We think that it signifies a bloodthirst. No, it has a much deeper significance, my dear friends. The head that is she is portraying to us in her idol is the head of the ego, and she is cutting it away with the sword of knowledge. The sword that she is holding is the sword of knowledge, and the head that she is holding is the ego, which she is cutting away with her knowledge. And if we do not let go of her ego, and if we do not let go of her ego creates identity. Ego makes us feel superior. Ego makes us feel we are different. We are somehow better or special. And if we hold this feeling of speciality, if we hold this feeling of egoic nature in us, how can we ever attain liberation? How can we ever attain the highest state of spirituality? We cannot do it, my friends. And because we cannot do it, how we will do, how we will reach that state? We'll reach the state by slaughtering our ego. And that is what Mother helps us to do. She helps us to slaughter our ego, to cut off our ego and lose our identity. It is one of her missions, as Kali, as Kala, as time, to make us understand there's nothing in time except knowledge and attaining moksha. And for that, the basic thing that we have to sacrifice is to sacrifice our ego. The next thing that we see when we look at her is this huge garland she wears. And this garland that she wears is full of skulls. And these are skulls amounting to 52. And some places they are even mentioning it at 108. But maximum places it is mentioned that she wears a skull of 52. She wears a garland of 52 skulls. And what does it represent? These skulls, first of all, represent that human body is very transitory and you can die any moment. Death is inevitable to the human body and we all turn into skeletons. That is the first significance. The second significance of the 52 skulls is that the Sanskrit language has 52 alphabets, and these 52 alphabets have been used to create the Vedas, the Puranas, and everything that we have. So these Vedas, Puranas, mantras, and all the holy books and scriptures that have been written in the Sanskrit language, which is the holy language. So Mother Kali is also called as the creator of mantras, the creator of this holy divine language. So this 52 hairs represent the alphabets of the Sanskrit language, and it invites us to go into the Sanskrit language, into this realm of Sanskrit language where there is immense knowledge hidden. If we can learn the Sanskrit knowledge, Sanskrit language, and we can read the scriptures in deep details, the real scriptures that have been written, not the abridged versions or the versions which are translated with the opinion of the current writer, but the original text, if we can read, we get the immense knowledge that is required to reach moksha. And a person who is knowledgeable is automatically divine because when you have knowledge, you know what to do and what not to do. Knowledge is something that really makes us reach a state which is profound, which is supreme, because it brings us closer to God. Because God is all knowledgeable, all powerful, and knowledge applied in our lives is power. And where can we get it? We can get it through reading these holy scriptures, which has aspects about everything in life. It talks to you about raising your children, it talks to you about your marital life, it talks to you about law, it talks to you about agriculture, everything that you want to know, any kind of knowledge that you want to know is there to be found in the scriptures, which is written in the Sanskrit knowledge, the language, and Mother asks us guides us to go deeper into this language. Then we see Mother wearing a girdle of hands, of skeletons, hands of people which have been cut off, and she wears it as a skirt. And we think this is horrible. Just imagine a mother wearing hands of her children around her body. But what does it represent? It also has a profound, deep inner meaning, my dear friends. It represents that these hands are the hands that we use to do karma. Any kind of karma we do, it may be stitching, it may be cooking, it may be making a house, it may be doing work in the office, anything that we do. It may be slapping someone, it may be killing someone. That is also a kind of karma. Everything that we do with our hands. And when our karma is over, when we have finished our karmas, then Mother takes away these hands. So these girdle that she wears as a skirt of hands actually represents that she helps us to release ourselves from this chakra, from this kal chakra, from this karmic cycle that we are always in the circle of samsara. She releases us, she gives us mukti, she gives us moksha. And how can we get moksha? We get moksha when we have finally liberated ourselves from this endless cycle of karma that we have accumulated over the lifetimes. A person who reaches his or her last lifetime, we say that that person has almost finished their karma. And what is this karma? Karma is the deed that we have done in some lifetime and the action that we are reaping in this lifetime. It can be deeds of this lifetime or it can be deeds of the past lifetime. And the only person who takes us across this journey of karma is Mother Kali. She is the most profound person to worship when you want to rid yourself of all karmic issues. She also is a very loving, very kind divine mother. And how do we know that she is a very kind, very loving divine mother? Because she holds her hands, one in the Abhaya Mudra when she is blessing us. She is telling us that you have to be fearless because I am always there to protect you. I am always there to look after you. And as she holds up a hand and she gives us this Abhaya Mudra, it represents that she is always there to take care of us and she is always there to tell us to be fearless, not to worry about anything because she is always there to take care of us. There is another mudra that she holds, that is Varada Mudra, and that is a mudra of blessing that we find in the statues of Lord Buddha also. It is a mudra which gives love, blessings, and boons to the spiritual aspirant, to the person who is worshipping the mother. So we can see that the tremendous picture that she presents with all the skulls and the blood and the sword and these girdles is actually having deep inner significance inside it. It is not that she is trying to frighten us, it is that she, as Kala, as Kali, is trying to make us understand the real essence of life, the real significance of life, which we fail to understand. We all think that Ma Kali is trying to make us frightened of her. She is demanding from us many things like blood. She is demanding sacrifices. No, a mother can never, never want any sacrifices to be made in her name in the form of blood. What she wants is a pure red hibiscus color. And why does she want this red hibiscus color? Because she is the mother of Kundalini Shakti. She is the one who raises your Kundalini Shakti. And how does Mother Kali raise your Kundalini Shakti? Because she is the destroyer. When you pray to Mother Kali, first of all, what you will destroy is the fear inside you. You will destroy all your negative belief systems, all the limiting belief systems that you're holding that is not allowing you to move forward in life. Just pray to her, ask her. Whenever you are down in depression, whenever you are down in pain, whenever you are full of anger, whenever you are full of hatred and jealousy, I assure you, my dear friends, you just call on her. Just ask Ma, please come and remove this energy from me. It will be instantaneous, but she will really pull out that energy from you. I believe me, my friend, she is the most beloved, loving, kind, and generous mother. Just call on her when you want to remove fear from your life, when you want to remove pain from your life, when you want to remove anger from your life, when you want to remove all the limiting belief systems that are holding you back. Sometimes we as women think that we are not supposed to be empowered. We are not supposed to be do the puja. The purohit or the priest is supposed to come and do the puja. But no, in my uh, marital home where I was married into, they believe in idol worship. And I stopped bringing purohits to this house, priests to this house. I told them, the puja I will do will be much better than any Purohit will do because I'll do it with my deepest devotion. And I can always feel the presence of the masters or the gods and goddesses when I invoke them. So let go of these limiting belief systems, which says that you as a woman, you as a human being cannot do it. One of my roles in earth this time is to make you understand that you are not different from the gods. When I was born, someone told me, be do this or God will punish you. I was very small, maybe 2, 3 years. But I told that person, who is God? God is a person who doesn't have any negativities. And if I make myself such that I don't have any negativities. I will be God. I am saying this not out of ego, not out of any kind of false beliefs. But this is the truth, my dear friends. This is what I've understood from life, from my meditations, from my spiritual journey, that you are all gods on earth who have come to experience life as a part of God. Yes, we have made mistakes. We have made a lot of things that we should not do. But the divine God inside us is always alive. And when we invoke the masters, when we invoke the gods and goddesses, that divinity rises in us and it does not allow us to do any wrong. So when you invoke these divine gods and goddesses, when you invoke the masters, when you invoke Mother Kali, you are pulling out all these limiting belief systems that tells you you're just a human, you're just a limited human. No, you are a multidimensional human. You are a person who is a spark of God itself. And if you really want to realize your divinity, you have to let go of all these limited belief systems, all these little parts of you which are really pulling you down. And how can you release this? By mostly by calling on Mother Kali. She is very powerful in pulling out all the belief systems that are not serving you, all the thought processes, all the negative feelings that you have inside yourself that are not really serving you and letting you move forward into your next step of journey. That part of you, Mother Kali, simply pulls out and releases from you. Why does she do that? Because unless and until you let go of fear, unless and until you let go of insecurity, how can you clear your root chakra? Because your root chakra, the base of the Kundalini Shakti, is blocked when you are holding thoughts of fear, thoughts of insecurity. And Mother can clear their energy faster when you release these feelings. And what does your sacral chakra get blocked by? All the thoughts of guilt and shame. And how does this guilt and shame come into us? We have been programmed by society. Don't do that. Don't do this. This you did wrong. This you shouldn't have done. These programmings that have been put into us, these conditionings that have been put into us by the belief systems that society has put into us have created a lot of guilt. Sometimes we are guilty because of some mistake we made in our past. But you have to understand that whatever mistake we made in the past was because we were not of the same consciousness that we are of now. And so we made a mistake which we should not have done. But we understand it now. And it is no longer beneficial for us to carry on that guilt and shame. And as soon as we call on Mother Kali and release this guilt and shame, hand it over to her, it releases our sacral chakra and it rises the Kundalini energy to the sacral. And then we let go of the endless multitude of lifetimes we have been carrying this low self esteem, low self confidence in us. And as we release these energies, as we gain confidence in us that we are parts of the divine, we are a divine spark in ourselves, and we can really change the world. We can create something beautiful of this life, which will leave a mark in the other people's hearts. When we realize that, when we have that confidence, the Kundalini Shakti rises to the solar plexus. And when we hold love and compassion for the world, when we ask Mother Kali to release all the pain, the trauma, the disturbance that we have felt in our lives across the lifetimes, when we have done that, we have received a lot of pain, a trauma, betrayal energies, cheating energies, and we are holding tight onto them in our heart chakras. We can call on the mother and ask her to release these energies. And as she releases these energies, and she creates in us feelings of forgiveness, feelings of love, feelings of compassion for others, your heart chakra blossoms and blooms and opens, and the Kundalini Shakti rises to the heart. And it then, when it rises to the throat, what happens? You let go of all your suppression, all the years of suppressing your truth, not speaking your truth, not indulging in your creativity. As you let go of that with the divine grace of the mother, your throat chakra expands and opens. And as you start believing in yourself, in your intuitive abilities, in your gut feelings, this third eye chakra also opens. So you see, by calling on Mother Kali, all the six chakras open. All the six chakras starts flowing because she releases everything in us which is not of God, which is not of light, which is not of our divinity. And as she releases anything which is negative, because she is the transformer, she is the transforming powerful energy of the divine, which can transform you truly and deeply from within. And as you call on her, as she transforms you and clears all your chakras, all the Kundalini Shakti rises in you. And then Lord Shiva comes from above into your crown, and the Shiva and the Shakti merge, and your Kundalini Shakti is raised. This is so simple as that. It is so simple as that, my dear friends. Just by looking at Ma Kali with love, with reverence, with the feeling that this mother is here to transform us. This mother is here to teach us divine esoteric knowledge. If you can understand that, if you can really talk to her, really tell her all our troubles, all the issues that we are facing in life, which are keeping us back from moving forward in life, if this is really happening to us, if we are really being able to talk to her, if we are really being able to tell her all our troubles, and she transforms us from deep within, releasing this, we can really experience divinity, Kundalini Shakti in this lifetime, just as easy as that. If it was not so, why would have the divine masters like Sri Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, Yogananda, why, why did they worship Ma Kali? Because they knew she was the powerhouse of knowledge. She was the powerhouse of transformation. She is not the bloodthirsty, sacrificing mother that we think her to be. She is much more than that. And that is her divine wish, that you recognize her true essence, you recognize her true power, and you truly and really relate to the real essence that she is. If you can understand the knowledge that she can give you, if you can understand the negativity that she can release from you, if you can understand her love and her transformative power, then you can understand Mother Kali more. What is Mother Kali? Does she wear any dress? No. Why does she doesn't wear any dress? Because she is primordial nature. She is raw nature, nature which sustains us, and her breasts, which have been always painted at hues. Why? Because the breast nurture the child, and she is nurturing us with her milk. In one of the stories, she was becoming very violent, killing the demons, and she was so angry that she was not able to stop, and she was going on a killing spree, and the whole world was supposed to be destroyed. Then the masters, gods and goddesses were in a fix what to do, how to stop her. She's so angry. She is going on a spree of killing demons, but her anger is destroying the world also, because wherever she walks, there is fire and there is a havoc. Then what did they do? Lord Shiva transformed himself into a little child and stood in front of her crying. And the minute she saw a crying child on the battlefield, immediately a motherly instinct rose to the fore, and she became quiet, and she suckled Lord Shiva in her hands. So you can understand how nurturing the mother is. And if you can really harness the divine Shakti that is within her, if you can really connect to her in your meditations, if you can really call on this divine mother in your meditations and ask her to remove everything that you're facing a hurdle with, it may be a relationship, it may be a problem that you're facing in office. It can be something as simple as, suppose we are doing a lot of energy work, all of us are doing a lot of meditation. We understand that sometimes in some situations we tend to catch on some negative energies. A lot of dense energies can form in our aura, in our field. It can come from someone, it can be caught on from some energy that we walked in the streets. It can be anything. And just by calling on Ma Kali, just by sitting in meditation, as Sri Lakshmi was telling us, the way to do meditation, I think all of you know that. You just invoke the masters and do the meditation, and you just invoke Ma Kali and you just call on her and ask her to release all these dense energies, all these negative energies that you have somehow caught, that is somehow in your energy field. And you'll see they simply vanish in seconds. She is so powerful. And in my workshops, we have always kept her with us. And I can and tell you, so many people had Kundalini awakenings. Why? Because when you call on Ma Kali, you're calling in the Kundalini Shakti itself. And when the Shakti is with you, everything in your life gets transformed. And everything in your life gets transformed, your divinity comes forth in a flame bloom. And so I would request you all to call on Mother Kali not as the demonic goddess, not as the fierce goddess that you always thought her to be, but to think of her as the most transforming, protective, loving energy that you can ever find on earth. And as I'm telling this to you, she's smiling. She's happy that I'm trying to explain to you the essence that she is, because she is very sad that people do not understand her and people are afraid of her. And she is always waiting with open arms to welcome you, to transform you, to change your life, and to make your life very beautiful in the essence that Ma Kali holds the divine knowledge. And when the Tantra that we know about, there is a dark side to it and there is a white side to it. The white sun Tantra that we know is very powerful. And that Tantra also is said to have been come from Mother Kali. And all the divine masters who know all the secrets of the universe, they all know Tantra. And this Tantra, this information, which I've yet to know and access in this lifetime, it is said to come from her. So you can understand the amount of divine and profound knowledge this mother holds for us. And just by invoking her, she comes to you. So I would request all of you to meditate on her, to meditate on the 52 skulls that she holds, the girdle that she wears, the sword that she holds in her hands. And as you meditate on her and you set the intention of letting go of your ego, letting go of all the qualities which are not serving you, she will come and help you transform those parts of you which are not in alignment with your divine self. So I think I've been able to explain to you what Mother Kali is. And now I would like to guide you into a meditation with her. But before I start the meditation, I would ask all of you to start and sit in a relaxed position, in a position in which you are very comfortable. Because unless and until you are very comfortable and you are fidgeting and you are not relaxed, true meditation, really deep going within, does not happen. So, the prerequisite of any meditation is to totally relax yourself. So, I will start with the relaxation and then we will go into the deeper part of the meditation. So, I would request all of you, my dear friends, to please close your eyes and we invoke all the gods and goddesses, all the divine masters, ascended masters, living masters. We invoke all our personal guides, the archangels, angels, the unicorn energies, the dragon energies, and all the supporting energies of the universe. We invoke our higher selves and we ask the masters to be with us as we carry on this meditation, to be with us and bless us and send us their energies and their love. So, my dear friends, close your eyes and start breathing deeply. Breathe in into your heart center to a count of 4. Breathe in deeply to the count of 4 and breathe out deeply to the count of 5. With every incoming breath, you're breathing in the divine power of the universe. And with every outgoing breath, you're releasing everything which is not serving your highest good. Keep on breathing deeply, keep on relaxing yourself, and keep on releasing from you everything which is not for your highest good. As you do this breathing in and breathing out, feel a beautiful golden light of the Creator falling on your crown chakra, falling on your head, on your aura, on your physical body, mental body, emotional body, and spiritual body. And with every in breath that you take, you're breathing in this divine golden light into each of your cells. This divine golden light is flowing inside your cells, into every part of your body, into your organs, into your bones, into your blood, into your tissues, into your ligaments. And this divine, beautiful golden light is transforming your cells, pulling out from your cells, your organs, your tissues, your bones, and blood, any parts of disease, any parts of negativity which is there inside you. It is pulling out from your emotional body, from your mental body, any emotions, any thoughts which are not for your highest good. Just give the intention that as I breathe in this golden light and as I release this golden light, I am breathing in the divine power of the Creator and I'm breathing out everything which is not for my highest good. I breathe out every traces of disease, every negative thought, every negative emotion. I breathe out from my spiritual body every dense energy, blockages, any imprints, implants, anything, any energy attachments which are not for my highest good. And as you feel this energy flow through you, you feel your whole body relax, your head relax, your ears relax, your eyes relax, your mouth, your nose, everything is getting relaxed. Your throat is getting relaxed, your back of the neck, your shoulders, which are so burdened with responsibility, are totally relaxed now. You have nowhere to go, you have nothing to do, just to be in this moment and experience the divine bliss of meditation. Let this beautiful energy flow down to your heart, into your back, into your stomach, into your thighs, into your hips, into your knees, and let it flow down from your calf muscles through the soles of your feet to Mother Earth. Release all the energies which are not for your highest best and feel yourself totally and completely relaxed in a divine peace, in a divine happiness. Feel the divine happiness and the divine peace flow through you. Keep on breathing deeply and keep on relaxing and releasing. You are all sitting in your own space. And as you sit here, closed with closed eyes, breathing in this divine energy, just see your spiritual body move towards the door of the room in which you are sitting. See yourself walk towards the door of the room in which you are sitting. You have now reached the door, and as you open the door, you are suddenly in a different state, in a totally different state from which you have been before. You do not recognize the room outside your door because you see steps leading down from your door. Now walk down the steps, my dear friends. Walk down the steps one at a time. And as you walk down the steps, you are going deeper and deeper into your subconscious. You're walking on a journey deep inside your subconscious. Keep on walking down the steps one by one. And as you walk down the steps, you find yourself in a road, which is a mud road with trees on both sides. It is almost like a forest. And you're walking on this road. And as you walk on this road, you suddenly feel your guides, angelic guides, your master guides, walking with you on this road. Keep on walking. Your masters, your guides are assisting you as you walk forward. Walk slowly forward. All the time breathing in deeply and breathing out deeply. As you walk forward, you see more trees, beautiful trees on both sides, and this muddy road. And you feel your hands held by your masters, your guides, on both sides of you, as if they're taking you in a journey. Yes, my dear friends, it's a journey inward, deep into the recesses of your subconscious mind. Keep on walking, keep on walking. It's going to be a beautiful journey. Keep on walking forward. Suddenly you see that the road has come to an end. And there's a beautiful clearing in front of you, surrounded by beautiful trees. And in the middle of the clearing, there's a beautiful temple. It's an old temple made of red bricks. And you stare at the temple in awe. Where is it that I have come? Your guides, your masters urge you to move forward. And as you move forward, you see the steps leading up to the temple. And slowly and softly, you start walking up the steps. And as you reach the top of the temple, you see a huge shivling. You bow before the shivling, but you feel as if someone is calling you from inside the temple. And you hurry forward inside. And as you hurry inside, you see a beautiful idol of the mother, Ma Kali, standing in her glory with beautiful red hibiscus flowers decorating her in garlands and beautiful flowers all around her, with her red bindi and her red mouth. She is looking so beautiful, and you stare in awe in front of her, and you bow down and sit in front of her, almost as if you're transfixed and you do not know what to do. Your eyes close as you sit in front of her, and you feel a strange energy invading your being. There's a huge downpour of energy coming from the mother into your being. This huge energy is opening up your third eye chakra, opening up your crown chakra, opening up your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra. And as mother reaches the sacral chakra, she's clearing away centuries of pain held in the womb. She's clearing away the pain, the unhappiness that you've stored there. Then she opens up the root chakra. And as the root chakra opens, you feel the fountain of energy bursting from inside you through all your chakras and flowing out of your crown chakra. It's a huge burst of energy. And as this huge burst of energy moves through you, you can see endless lifetimes when you've been with her. When you have been a worshipper of the Mother Goddess Kali, you see all those lifetimes with her, and you see the mother smiling with her open arms as she welcomes you back today to her. She smiles and tells you, my beloved, I've been waiting so long for you. Where have you been? You feel the surge of energy moving through you, clearing every pain, every trauma, every fear, every negativity, everything that is not serving your highest best. You are now a fountain of love. You are now a fountain of joy. You are now a fountain of divinity. Let this divinity flow from you. Let this love flow from you. Let this compassion flow from you and flow out to every corner of the globe, to every corner of the universe. Yes, my dear ones, you are multidimensional beings, and you can spread this light and love to all over the universe. Let this love from your heart, let this energy from your body, let this compassion from your soul, let this divinity from your aura spread to every person on earth who is suffering from pain, from fear of coronavirus. Let this energy clear the virus. Let this energy clear the fear in the souls of the humans. See yourself as a lighthouse of energy, as a powerhouse. The mother is constantly transferring you energy. Spread this energy. And as we do it all together, each one of us, a powerhouse of energy, it creates a huge healing across the globe, across the universe. You do not know, my friends, how powerful you are and how much your light is bright and how it is spreading all over the world. Just feel the energy. Just feel the light spread from you to all over the world, all over the universe. Mother Kali now raises her hand and keeps it on your crown chakra, blessing you with divine knowledge, with divine powers, and with loss of ego and anything which is standing in the way of your divinity. This has totally transformed you, my dear friends. You are no longer what you were. See the tears flowing from your eyes. See the love flowing from your heart. And feel the joy, the divinity that is flowing inside you. You're totally and completely healed now. You're totally, completely transformed now. Hold your hands in the Namaskar position and thank the Mother. Thank her for her divine blessing. Thank her for allowing you to be a beacon of light in this universe. Thank her for making you realize how beautiful, how wonderful, how powerful you are. Let the light flow through you. Let the light transform you. And always remember, this light is for sharing. This light is for pulling away the pain from other people's heart. This light is for transforming others. As you thank the Mother, thank the divine gods and goddesses, archangels and angels, ascended masters and the living masters, your team of light. You find yourself back in your room, in your state of meditation. You are completely and totally relaxed, full of this powerful energy, full of this divine energy, and you're totally and completely reunited with this divine force of love, this divine Mother Kali. Feel her in your essence, feel her presence in your heart. And when you are ready, my dear friends, you can open your eyes, and come back to your state of peace and relaxation. You can rub your hands and place them on your eyes and slowly open your eyes. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you for walking this beautiful journey with me.
Thank you so much, Shatarupa. Ji, it was such a powerful and wonderful topic and such an amazing and powerful meditation. Thank you so much for making all of us to experience this divine love of Mother Kali. Really blessed to listen the great wisdom from you. I'm so happy. Truly grateful to you. Thank you so much. Really,
You're
when
totally
you're
blessed.
sharing the real true essence of Ma Kali, really like I'm feeling that happiness, inner joy, inner soul happiness. I don't know how to describe that motherly love when you're experiencing the motherly love, that nurturing qualities and significance of Mother Kali. Wow, no words to describe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm honored. Makali is very happy. Thank you so much, all.
Really, because I had whenever I say Ma Kali, because I don't know what is the significance of her resemblance, but you wonderfully explained, beautifully explained. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It is her
And,
wish that I'm portraying. Thank you so much for
uh,
allowing me.
yes, yes. Friends, if you have any doubts, you can just type in the chat how you felt. You can share your experience, how you felt the session. Yeah. So, would you like to share anything, Shatarupaji?
I think that every one of us is a divine Makali inside them. That is what I would like every female to think of herself as a goddess. It took me a long time. I've been through a journey of a lot of abuse and pain. And it took me a long time to really come to my power, to my realization. And I would request everyone not to feel small, not to feel that they're not worthy enough and they're not needed enough in this world. Everyone has a role to play and everyone has a contribution to make. Just realize your divinity and do whatever you can. Even one people help is a people help. That is my request to
Yes,
everyone.
yes. Thank you so much once again for bringing this beautiful topic, and thank you so much for sharing. Friends, hope you all have enjoyed today's session. Let's connect with one more master tomorrow. Until then, signing off and bye. Yes.